Dissatisfaction. It's the perfect time to be transformed. I'm Mike Morrison with 2 minutes of insight and inspiration. Welcome back to 2 Minute Transformation. Hey, we're back after a 2-month break. Working a full-time job, being a husband, daddy, and pastor can make for a pretty hectic schedule. To all the good folks who've been asking, hey, where you've been? Well, we thank you so much for your continued support of this ministry and always welcome you to check out our complete archive on our YouTube channel. We're almost a month into the new year, and I've been spending some time fasting and praying that God would move mightily in the work being done by faithful believers everywhere. That desire for a great move of God in my life, my family, my ministry, and my church is rooted in dissatisfaction. That's right, dissatisfaction. The Apostle Paul experienced a similar feeling as he wrote his letter to the Philippian church. In Philippians chapter 3, verses 13 and 14, Paul writes, "Brethren, I do not count myself to have apprehended, but one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forward to those things which are ahead, I press toward the goal for the prize of the upward call of God in Christ Jesus." The Message puts it like this: by no means do I count myself an expert in all this. What a relief. Paul is saying here, I don't have it all figured out. Why is that a relief, you ask? Hey, if the Apostle Paul didn't have it all figured out, then I have nothing to be ashamed of. You know, by saying that, he goes on to say that he's by no means comfortable with that. He's focused on his journey of transformation and desiring greatly growth in his life and his ministry until God chooses to call him home. Hey, far too many of us are comfortable in our spiritual lives, and comfort is the enemy of your spiritual development. As we continue to be transformed, we have to trust God enough to allow him to stretch our faith and help us move out of our comfort zones. When we do that, some will label you a fanatic, but never forget, it's not their standards you've been called to live up to. We're going to continue talking about this all week long. When you resolve to pursue God's best for your life, you'll be transformed.